Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Virgo 11/11 Veterans Day combo mega message. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to all the veterans, whether they are active duty, whether they are reservists. Everybody sacrifices so much in the military, and I can speak from experience. So, thank you again for your service. Let's go ahead and take a look at what your messages are, Virgo. Your center energy is Eight of Coins, so you're working hard at this time. You're using your strength as you move forward with your crowning energy because you've got a new passion, you've got some new creativity, something that sparked you. And then you have the Queen of Wands here, which is what led up to this. So you are definitely walking in your passion at this time. Because you're ending a cycle, you're closing things out, and you're ready for this new beginning, this new opportunity. Your Rainbow Oracle messages begin with Shapeshifter. You have the power to change, live in the world, yet not be imprisoned by it. So this is about really balancing your footing. And what I mean by that footing is your spiritual footing and your 3D footing. So 5D versus 3D for you. So really balancing that out and learning how to navigate that as you move forward. Next, we have a spiritual warrior. A spiritual warrior's only armor is the strength and power of his heart. And you've got the strength message right there. So you are learning how to really work with your heart chakra and stand in your power via that connection because it's going to guide you extremely well as you move forward. Then we have Atlantean Soul. Your Atlantean Soul brings service to humanity and an awareness of universal identity. So this is standing in your truth. This is speaking. This is helping others. This is standing in your purpose as well as your authenticity. And then the last message here for your Rainbow Oracle anyway is galactic soul. As your energy vibration expands, you remember your galactic family. So this is coming back in contact with your soul truck. And I love my Rainbow Oracle. It just makes me happy to use it. Next, we have our seven energies. Wait a minute. Oracle of the seven energy messages. And the first one we have here is seeing beyond. So this is about really using your spiritual eyes, okay, as you move forward to see. And not relying so much on the 3D anymore, but really using that gift that you have and waking the lion. I love this card because hey, my sun sign is Leo. I'm partly Virgo, so this could very well be my reading, right along with yours. So waking the lion, to me, this is sheer power. This is sheer energy, and really using that your strength. I used to always tell my children when I talk to them about being in the world, right? Learning how to deal on the 3D, how to deal with people, and when you're a strong individual, you have to learn how to relax in your strength because you don't need to always come out in full force. And that takes balance. That takes a lot of learning to do this. So to me, this is waking the lion. This is waking the power. This is waking the creativity, the passion, the sheer energy that's embodying here on the card. Just beautiful. Next, we have the power of purpose and understanding your purpose, understanding and getting that Ace of Wands, that passion, really to step into who you truly are, in your creativeness, in your passion, in your strength. I mean, it's just I can't tell you the feelings I get off of this. This is beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So next we have bearing fruit. So remember, you were working hard here. So this is bearing fruit for your labors that you have put in up to this point. And then we have great and full. Ace of Cups here is what you would see typically on the tarot card, right? But this to me is the blessings, the abundance. Coming in, but not just financial abundance, understanding that you are truly, truly blessed in everything, from the material world, but even more than that, the spiritual world, blessed, truly. And then roots of abundance right next to it. I mean, I can't see it any better than that. Um, and this right here to me is ancestral blessing. This is legacy blessing. Okay. Um, Next we have what I when I pulled these cards, I asked what direction are you headed in? The Golden Palace. The Golden Palace is a time of abundance, a time of richness, a time of luxury. There again, another wonderful message for you. Okay, I'm messing up my cards here, but we're just going to have to move forward. We've got metamorphosis. I don't know why I forgot this is on the part, but metamorphosis is change, transformation, right? You are going through a change. You are seeing things differently. Next, you have ride the wave. This is about going with the flow. This is also about using water to really help you cleanse your energy when you need to, because if you're anything like me, water, I don't know what it is about water, but it's more so a spiritual bath, to be honest with you. A shower will do it for a moment, but a spiritual bath, I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like how you feel when you truly, mentally, physically, spiritually cleanse in a spiritual bath. So I really do encourage that if you have not ever tried that. And then protecting treasures. So this is about you standing your ground. This is about you protecting your gifts, your abundance, and not just allowing everybody to have access to it as you move forward. And it could be the abundance of your gifts. It could be that kind of abundance and not just material. And then slow and steady, one foot in front of the other. There's no rush here. Okay. And then slow, steady progress is better than none, right? And then we have Bone Collector. I want to read the message on this because I don't honestly remember, except what I get here. I'm just going to give you the intuitive interpretation of this card. You see how they are sitting there, and you see this golden ring. Bone Collector to me is the wisdom you've collected through your lifetimes, through your trials, through your journeys. Okay. And I say journeys because it hasn't been one, it's been your whole entire lifetimes. And then to me, this is also ancestral lines and ancestral support. But let's see what the intended card was created for by the person who created it. Hold on, I'm just looking for my book here. Let's see here. What number? Number 1. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. So upright, when the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being, draws me right back to that lion card, with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You are everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Whew, I'm telling you, the energy coming on me right now. Act as if you have what you need, and you will find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. So I'm going to tell you, I resonate with this 1000%. So I will take this as my reading, or at least portions of it, because I will tell you that part of stepping into the newness of who you are now is really releasing those past thoughts of yourself. And that's part of one of the most difficult parts of the journey is, you understanding that you have moved, that you're no longer where you were. And so really learning how to let go of the application of the past mindsets, and not allowing those to hinder you as you move forward, and not falling back into those mindsets as well. So believe me, I mean, that touched me to the core right there. Beautiful energy. I can't tell you, just beautiful. So next we're going to move into your chakra healing messages. Look at this first card out. No worries. Remember that protection is your divine birthright. Ground your energy into Gaia with a vibrant garnet red grounding cord that you send from between your hips down into the depths of her sacred womb. Send all your fears, worries, and concerns down that cord and feed them back to the earth where they can be transformed and transmuted, returning to you as usable white light. The chakra involved here is your root chakra, which again speaks to your childhood traumas, perhaps coming up, that still need to be released, because maybe you are acting out of core defenses here, right? Core beliefs that you had that were put upon you during childhood, that you are still trying to understand and let go of fully, okay? I'm sorry, I didn't speak to the crystal here. Crystal is red jasper to use, and your herb is rosemary. Next, we have honesty. Be conscious of your words you speak and ask yourself, do these words resonate with my highest truth? Honesty from yourself and others is a supreme form of respect. When you express yourself authentically, you come into divine flow. Ask yourself who needs your truth and your honesty right now. Allow for the possibility that, in fact, you are the one who needs to hear. You are the one who most needs to hear words in this moment. So again, what are you saying to yourself? Are you really being honest with yourself? Are you still allowing that old record full of lies to play? And then you are still acting upon that. That's beautiful. Chakra is the throat. Crystal is Amazonite or Amazonite. Amazonite, yeah, okay, whatever. And herb is blackberry. Next, we have unbridled passion. Leads me right back to the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands over here. You are passion incarnate. Your seductive and sensual energy weaves your relationships with intensity, reconnecting you with the ecstasy of creation, both within and without. Your soul is nourished by your desires, allowing you to manifest your deepest and trust intentions with enthusiasm. Let this wild, sexy energy flow freely from you. It is one of your soul gifts. Cultivate it accordingly. And the chakra involved here is your sacral chakra. The crystal is Shiva Lingam, and the herb is licorice. I don't even like licorice like that, but that's interesting. Okay, so we have wholeness. You have within the power to heal all that is in need of your love, including yourself. Open up to the vastness of your heart and allow its purifying presence to wash over you in waves of self acceptance and graceful allowing. From the space of whole soul fulfillment and nourishment, you will be able to give and receive abundantly. You are the forests and the oceans, the earth and the sky. Honoring your wholeness is your path to wellness. Chakra is your heart. Crystal is mangano calcite, and herb is hawthorn berries. And there's something that came to me as I was reading this to you. Part of the journey that is one of the most beautiful and most hard things to do, besides the thoughts that you have, is accepting your light and shadow sides, accepting your divine feminine and your divine masculine sides, and really bringing those into balance. Because usually what happens is when you are not fully healed, one of those two are acting out for you. It could be ego, it could be many other attributes of both the divine masculine and divine feminine that you are acting out, but because you haven't balanced, you one is more dominant than the other, right? So that's what I just get. I get accepting all of you, light, dark, divine feminine, divine masculine, every single part of you, and loving yourself just the same, because that's what spirit does. So really coming into a spiritual love for yourself, which is unconditional. Ooh, I cannot tell you how I feel. I'm getting choked up here. Um, okay, let's see here. Seductive flame. So again, you got unbridled passion and you got seductive flame. You are like on fire. That's all I can say. So you are coming alive in the best, most empowered way. The energy permeating your auric field is magnetic. Your senses are heightened, your creativity is surging, and your vibrations are high. This joyous energy is rising within you like a victorious inferno, so hot it's impossible to extinguish. Let your fire burn bright. Others will be inspired by you as well. Life wants to come through you right now. You are advised to allow it. Again, sacral chakra crystal is carnelian and herb is coriander. And the last one is integrated wisdom. And remember, we talked about that here, about legacy. We talked about it here, about your ancestors. Um, I'm telling you, this is beautiful reading, Virgo. That's all I can say. Learn to hear the voice of your highest self, which speaks mostly in whispers when you are alone and quiet. What is the wisdom of your most aware and awakened self saying? You have lived many lives and are integrating the wisdom of those lifetimes today. Focus your attention and intention on activating the deeper awareness and wisdom of all you know. Know that you have the ability to integrate the fullness of all your past life expressions in this moment. Your chakra is the soul star. Your crystal is pink apophyllite, and the herb is heather. Now we're going to move into your shadow aspects that could be either showing up or be healed during this time. So the first one we have here is sanctimonious shadow, acting as if morally better than others, self-righteous, holier than thou. Create an environment of openness, trust, and collaboration, and look at things from a different perspective. So, again, stepping out of the 3D, okay? Because when you are looking at things in a spiritual sense, with spiritual eyes, you are not caught up into this shadow. So, really, just understanding that. Next, we have paradox shadow, act in contradiction to personal beliefs, duplicitous, contradiction, inconsistent. Embrace the complexity of your mind that extends beyond the barriers of logic, and you'll discover a world of wonder. So, really stepping into what you know and the wisdom that you have, and trusting that. I think that's what one of the parts of the journey that is hard is really trusting yourself when you've been really, really hurt in life. And so you really have a hard time in believing in your own capabilities. Okay. Depressed shadow, persistent long term depression, melancholy, bleakness, sad, despondent. There are wounds that need to be addressed and healed. Explore your childhood wounds. So, this is about inner child healing, possibly. And then we have impatient shadow, restless when facing delay or opposition, irritable, anxious, short fused. You have patience with all things, but first of all with yourself. Adopt a pace of adopt the pace of nature. So understanding the seasons and understanding there's the time for planting the seeds, there's time for the seeds to bloom, and then there's time for the seeds to regerminate, populate again, in preparation for the fall and winter, etc., so that they can bloom in the spring again, kind of thing, right? And then the last one, detached shadow, disconnected or disengaged from feelings, isolated, cold, too logical, harsh, distant. Feel your emotions to help brighten your life, both internally and externally. Open yourself up emotionally. So, this is really about not allowing those defense mechanisms that perhaps served you in the past, those core things you put in place to protect you, to keep you guarded and closed emotionally due to traumas and hurts that have occurred in your life, and really letting those be healed at this time. Now we're going to get into your blank slate messages. And so the first one is find a mentor or be one. Reevaluate your priorities. Get an astrological or psychic reading. Find a new hobby or revisit an old one. Create a budget and cut back on expenses. And try something new. Next, we're going to move into the manifestation cards for you. Burning to receive. I am open and ready to receive what life has prepared for me. I welcome change and transformation in alignment with my highest good. In surrendering, receiving, and allowing, I'm telling you, I move into deeper alignment with my soul's true purpose and access new levels of spiritual healing. Stone is prasiolite, and the essential oil is basil. Next, we have planetary love. I receive the love of my planet and all living beings who reside here. And in turn, I send love to the planet and all living beings who reside here. My intention is to open a pathway, an energy stream of love that is given and received freely by all sentient beings. Stone is chrysocolla. Chrysocolla? I have no idea. Essential oil, clary sage. Burning to trust. I open my heart to love and trust others without fear or hesitation. By opening my heart and trusting others, I learn how to love and trust myself more deeply. I see that others are simply teachers waiting to expand my current state of conscious development. Stone is rhodonite. Essential oil is apopanax. Apopanax. I'm trying. I could be getting it totally wrong. Love of Creator. I transmit a frequency of love that honors the Creator of life and all that is, facilitating source energy transfer among and between all sentient beings. My intention is to be a bearer of light energy that honors my Creator and the Creator of all life, and through my actions, I seek to heal and support all forms of life. Stone is green adventure, and the essential oil is Divana. Wealth of money. I enjoy prosperity of all kinds, but in particular financial prosperity and material wealth. I welcome wealth and the ease it brings to my life. I am worthy of a blessed and abundant financial present and future. Stone is citrine and essential oil is patchouli. Happiness shared. I travel in gratitude from my soul family who shares the sacred work of this lifetime with me. The journey of my soul is better for the company of those who walk this path with me, and I work diligently to heal and improve my relationships with those I love. Stone is kunzite, essential oil is frangipani. Passionate love. I welcome the love of one who desires my physical affection and sensual connection, one who can help me navigate the intensity of life and balance it with joy. My intention is to receive intimacy and passionate connection with a beloved who seeks to connect with me on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Stone is serpentine, and essential oil is cardamom. And the last one is happiness manifested. Happiness is all around me, and I acknowledge its presence with a grateful heart. I look for happiness, and because I seek it, I know that happiness is also seeking me. Stone yellow apatite, and essential oil is vanilla. Now we're going to move into your money block healing messages. So we have the first one, it's a hassle. So when we're talking about it's a hassle, we're talking about it's a hassle to deal with money. So it talks about getting a bookkeeper or a firm doing books attracts money. So doing my finances is easy is the affirmation that you want to start taking on. It's bad to have money is another mindset perhaps. Greed isn't what it's about. Be happy with money. So your affirmation is I embrace having money. Can't buy love. And then it says, you are more valuable than money. You deserve love. And I am worthy of love. So not thinking that, money replaces love because the two have nothing to do with the other. Money stress. Visualize your money stress on a balloon floating away and release your money anxiety. Out of reach. Don't chase money, call it to you, expect it to come. I am a money magnet. Not my destiny. Change your financial fate with your own free will. I am destined for success is your affirmation. Fight to survive. Don't settle for scraps. Believe you deserve more. I create a prosperous life. And the last one is feeling unfulfilled. What are you here to do? Create your life purpose. I am happy with my life is your affirmation. Next, we're going to move into the last set of cards that I've pulled for you. And these are the actual fortunes coming your way. So the first one is celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. So stepping into balance and flow and peace. Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges and remain cautious. So this is about having a strategy and before you sign on the dotted line, before you commit to anything, making sure you are fully aware and understand everything you're getting into. You have love. Love surrounds all of your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. And the last one, thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So this is just giving you the heads up there that you may have some challenges coming your way, but by weathering the storms and really doing this in the energy of peace, of balance, of wholeness, of using your spiritual wisdom as you move forward, you will overcome those challenges with the least amount of impact that's allowable, that you allow. Okay. So I do hope, Virgo, this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.